Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money in crypto, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Subscribers are also eligible to win one full Bitcoin when we hit 1 million subscribers. Details down below in the video description. Trading is an active game. People have watched what we've done on this channel trading Bitcoin on Bybit, and it's got a lot of people excited. Today, I'm going to be showing you an incredible way to use Market Cypher in order to get big gains in the market without taking up all your time. Let's get it. BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap gets you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.io. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at exactly how to use Bybit and Market Cypher in order to grow your trading portfolio. If at any point you would like to take advantage of Market Cypher on Bybit, you can do that by visiting bitboycrypto.com/deals. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial and content. Okay, so first and foremost, like I mentioned, if you want to sign up for Bybit or you want to sign up for Market Cypher, head on over to bitboycrypto.com/deals and then just scroll down to the trading tools section. You guys all know this. Click here for Bybit, then go to the rewards hub and get a deposit bonus. If you want to use Market Cypher, you guys can click here. Now, I was told that I think on Saturday, this thing's going to be going down to 5%. So we'll have to see if I can talk CryptoFace into extending it for a day or two. But I want to show you guys something because trading is a very active thing. And you may have noticed if you've ever tried to trade, especially on leverage, that you get to a point where you are consumed by it. You're just staring at your phone. You know, you're waiting to see if you get a stop loss or if you get liquidated or finding a good point to get out of a trade at. And it just consumes you. And when you learn how to use Market Cypher the correct way, this is the indicator that we use. It works with TradingView, which is, you know, what is on the background here, tradingview.com. Then you use it as an indicator. You just add it right here. You go up here to indicators and you can add your indicators. It's an invite-only script. So once you get Market Cypher, you will be able to add it right here. But the point is that sometimes you just feel like you're consumed by it. You're watching the chart, just like yesterday, for instance, when I was in a trade that I lost big time. It was because I was right here and I was just looking at the numbers. I was being too active with my trading. This is the 1 hour chart. If you're trading on the 3-minute chart, let me remove the drawings there. If you're trading on the 3-minute chart or the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, you guys can see that it's a lot of work. Like you're constantly having to, make trades left and right. But once you start getting over here to the hourly chart, you can trade and not have to be as active. You don't have to be staring at the chart all day, every single day. If you want to watch any of our Market Cypher tutorial videos, you can search those. We've got a playlist for that as well. Show you a little bit more how to actually use Market Cypher, what all these symbols mean, and how we use it. But what you can do is you can pick key points that you want, okay? So you guys know I love the green dots. I love green dots at the bottom of these momentum waves. This is what I trade mostly. It's not the only thing I'm looking for. Obviously, these ones at the very bottom here are even more important. It's not the only thing I'm looking for, but it is the main thing that I look for. And I look for the ones on the bottom here. Like this line right here is known as the 0 line. This white dotted line that you can barely see. And when it goes down below, it makes these little momentum waves to the downside that look like, small mountains, I guess, except a mountain goes up. These would be mountains. I guess these are valleys. I'm looking for bottoms on these. If you look consistently on the hourly chart, if you look here at this one, it popped up in 16 hours, it popped up 8%. This one right here, I wouldn't do really because it's just a little too tiny. I like it where they go down a little bit lower. I don't want to see them just peek over the line. But if you look at this one right here, if you got in here, you could have made a 7% gain in about, 40 hours is what that is. In 10 hours is the hourly chart. So 10 hours could have made a 7% gain, which on leverage can produce massive results. If you're 10x, that's a 70% gain for you. If you look right here, what we just saw on recently, the last one, you look here, and the gain so far from this one, about 3%. So not too much, but I think there's still probably more to go. So if this is the main indicator that you want to look for, it's very simple. You can look for signals on how to trade this over on Bybit. I like to use very high leverage. I don't suggest beginners certainly use high leverage. Somewhere between 3 and 5x is a good way. We talked about leverage a couple weeks ago. You can find that video on the channel. But I like to use, very high leverage. It's something that I, just a personal preference. But like I said, I wouldn't suggest beginners use above 10x for sure. And what I'll say is this, is that when you're trading on the hourly chart or above, these green dots on these bottom momentum waves are pretty solid. And so you can go in with a more aggressive position when it has been confirmed. And so when you really look at the potential here, and we just looked at the percent gains, and then if you come over to the 2-hour chart, you would see that these are even more, they're even more strong, the confirmations are. If you look here at this green dot, for instance, on the 2-hour chart that came down on this momentum wave, this is a massive gain here. If you got in around $46,000, my gosh, you're living high off the hog right now. 25% gains at the peak a couple days ago. And so what you can do here is you can actually set Market Cipher to send you alerts when these happen. And that is really the key to being able to trade freely and not feel like you have to be stuck on here all day, every single day. So if you come up here to the top and you click on alert, whatever chart you're on, this is the chart where the alert is going to happen. So this is on the 2-hour chart. If I want an alert on the 2-hour chart, whenever there is a green dot, then all I got to do is I go here to condition, I go to Market Cipher B, because that's the part that's at the bottom of the oscillator. And then I like to do once per bar, and then you can select what you want. If you want the small green dot, you can select that. If you want a red dot to tell you when to get out of the trade. If you want a large green dot at the bottom, you can do that as well. And then there are a ton of other different ones that you can select as well. But when you set these alerts, it will also give you the option to get an email. You can click email or notify on the app. And then every single time that this happens, you'll get alerted. You'll get this in your phone. You say, okay, I need to go in and make a trade. And that is a shortcut on how to make really good trades with alerts from TradingView, working with Market Cipher, and not have to be staring at the screens all the time. And it's going to give you a little warning message. Just hit create anyways. That's what I always do. It's not a big deal. So now the next time we get a green dot, I'm going to be alerted and I'm going to know I can go in and get in on that trade. And that is a really, really easy way for you to make big gains. And when you get these alerts, like I said, you can be much more aggressive. And that's how you can get some of the biggest gains. A lot of my biggest losses have been because I've just been trading haphazardly and I haven't really been focusing on the alerts or the really, really, really strong confirmations. So I hope that helps you guys to know when to go in on these trades, how to set up these alerts, and how you can make really killer trades with Bybit and Market Cipher all year round. Right now, in a bull market, we're longing. But once things change later this year or next year, we will then start looking to go down to the downside. That's the only place to get down to the downside, is down, I guess. All right, guys, drop comments below. Let me know what specifically you want to know about Market Cipher. We're going to have CryptoFace on the channel next week to talk a little bit more about it. Make sure to head on over to bitboycrypto.com/deals to get access to our Bybit, Market Cipher deals, and, of course, any other deals we have going on here. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.